It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chumby. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, but he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
First pitch. Coming your way next. And on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
On the ground, and foul ball. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Let's take a look at our lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jake Mangum.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and that's going to bang against the wall. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, second baseman Brandon
Lau at the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And a foul ball. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Next offer in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
No.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And that misses. And that's ball 1.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Ozuna off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's ready. 3 Ks in this one. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Mitch Keller. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Here comes Real Muto. Real Muto matched a homer in his last game. 0-1. Misses the sweeper. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Batting third, first baseman, Bryce.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Yeah.
Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Liner picked on the hop at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. The Turnpike Series continues now. B-Ray coming to the plate now.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And he brings it into the warning track. Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Mangum. Wheeler, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Swings through that one out in front that time. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Gonzalez.
So a man at first. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the ball.
Over to stop for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the 2nd. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, that's fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something built high.
Swings and misses, struck him out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
That one misses. Ball 1. Keller, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2014. Fires to first.
Out of there.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Adolis Garcia.
And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. In the air, right field, Reynolds under this one. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. We'll move the third with no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Well, Siggy, as we talked about earlier, he was dominant in his last start and doing the same thing again today.
Yeah, Boog, in total control on the mound in this one. What a run he's on. Let's see if he can keep this thing going.
Ball.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Connor Griffin.
At the plate, Connor Griffin.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Right through there for a strike. Top of the third, no score. In for a strike, and a count 1-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now. In the air, left field. And that is foul. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That it. Frame. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The Turnpike Series continues now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So up next, Aiden Miller. That one's in there. That's strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. The Phillies with a chance to score first here in the second game of the series.
Ball two.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. That's to third. On to O'Hearn. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That's in there. Strike one. The Phillies looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is foul back. One and two now. Runner at second here, one gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Man on second, two down. Just missed. High fly ball, right field. Reynolds on the move. And that is that. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here in Philadelphia, well, Singy, it's still early, but he's pacing towards another standout performance on the mound.
Yeah, in complete command right now. Fastball's got late life, and his breaking stuff is just biting. You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Crawford settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. Struck out swinging his first time. All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The 1-2. Just misses with that one. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Chop to the right side. Harper takes it himself, and he thrown 4 shutout innings. Bucks go down quietly onto the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the 4th, here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ball.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning. Here is Bryce Harper. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and down. Bryce Harper, the star scraper, is 26th of the year. The Phillies score first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460 feet later, it finally did, as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. The backspin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
This one in the air center field. Cruz moving under it. One down.
Up next for the Phillies.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 so far. That's out to center field. Cruz under it. Out. Number 2. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Fly to right his first time. And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz gets under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. We're headed to the 5th. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. The Turnpike Series continues now. New inning getting started. Brian Reynolds now at the plate.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the 3rd baseline. And they had their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Not in time. He's safe.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Mango in the box lays off for ball 1. Ripped to short. Sends it to first. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Digging in, Nick Gonzalez. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball one. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher Joey Bart.
Here's Joey Bart now. Fly to left his first time.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Man at second. On a line. Crawford giving chase. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Reynolds comes round and he scores. And now they trail by 1. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Close, but called the ball. And that is ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Got the bat going too soon and strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Over, and it could have been worse. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. Home half of the fifth coming up. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Ball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Time called. Ball to strike. Up the middle. Loud. Throws to first. And the leadoff man set down, and they're half the fifth.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Aiden Miller.
Now here is Aiden Miller. Grounded out his first time. That one fouled off. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Didn't go. Strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
And misses inside. In the air, right field. Reynolds on his way over. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder Brandon.
Now, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Lau sends it to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. It's the Phillies 2 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And here is Ryan O'Hearn.
First baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
No, that's down.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The underhand flip, and that's a great play for the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 1 for 2. Close one doesn't get the call. Ball 1. The Buccos trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ha! Ball 2.
Just
Ball
off
3,
the outside
outside.
edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So digging in, Brandon Lau, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ahoy!
Fastball for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bankrolling. I'm my own penny. I've been on 10 I the whole team and all of that way. You know it's on me.
Ha!
That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. Here's a high chopper. Lau. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now it's JT Realmuto.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His 17th of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. So here is Bryce Harper. This one in the air, center field. Cruz under it. And there's 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball.
Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Johan Ramirez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Matson getting loose as well. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 2.
That's a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Popped up. Loud in position. And that is that. JT Real Mutual gets into one. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Line drive and foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Popped in the air, left field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder
Ryan Reynolds here.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate. Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
No.
And that is out of play. The Phils leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. One, 2 now. That one just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. And just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. So up next, Jake Mangum.
Left fielder, Jake Mangum.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. And that is that. Down in order go the Pirates. Score holds, it's 3-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Johan Ramirez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
Ball 1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball.
This one in the air right field. Reynolds snags it on the run.
up next for the Phillies. Right
And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. This is Bryson Stott. There you see his May and June numbers so far. That one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop
Aiden Miller will hit next. Short bunt and missed it going on.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
Puts a bunt down. Loud. Tosses to first. The runners move up on the sacrifice.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Kind of goes without saying, but straighten these two runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Justin Crawford getting ready to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit, like they'll score 2. Fouls away the first offering. The Phillies trying to break this one open. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline we can see see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. It's getting late. We're seeing another gem on the mound singing.
Yeah, he carved them up last outing, and here we go again. Same guy, same dominance, dialed in out there.
Ball one.
Wheeler into his 8th inning of work singing. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Now there's one away. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it.
Catcher, Joey Bart.
This is Joey Bart. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Garcia going back, just missed it.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Connor Griffin.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Griffin. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got him looking for the kill. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And they still trail it here 3-1. Gonna bring up JT Realmuto. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
And he chases that one below the zone. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yohan Ramirez will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Hunter Barco.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center field. Cruz settles underneath it, and there's 1 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up 0 for 3 in this one. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Carmen Majinski up and throwing. Matson warming up as well.
Ball 2.
Barco, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Line drive base hit, and that's a one-out single. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. This one in the air, center field. Cruz under it. And there's two away. Adolis Garcia digs in now. 1 for 3.
Adolis Garcia.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Hard hit left side. That's the third out. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here comes the closer here in the ninth, Joan Duran.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to after the pin to lock down the win. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Fouled off left side. The 0-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Ball one there. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Out of here. A two-run homer, and they cut into the deficit. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working.
No.
How's that fastball out of here?
Loud at the plate now. That's ball one. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Hard on the ground to first. Harper steps on the bag. Now one gone in the ninth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Ball. Ball 2, down.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. The Phillies trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Got him looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Next to hit, Ryan Reynolds. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That one misses, and it's 2-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Right there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Up next for the Pirates, Jake Mangum. Trying to deliver as the hero. Breaking ball in there for a strike. On the ground right side. And that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out the ninth, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
Se van con la sola. Yo crecí viendo el atardecer como nunca lo Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres, demás también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, nadie por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen, yo le traje pa' que se revele.